What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero Wars Central. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, everybody. Good to be back. Good to be back. It's been a long weekend. A long weekend indeed. Very glad to be back at it. We have some big news happening today. Some big things that we've got to discuss. But we are doing some giveaways. We've got 2 giveaways that's going to happen, or at least that we're going to work towards today. First of all, I am giving away 200,000 emeralds in the month of January, guys. We're at the halfway point, guys. We're already. Can you imagine this? We're already halfway through January. I guess technically tomorrow is halfway through January. We do have the 200,000 emerald entry is typed into the chat, !Glyph to enter. And at the end of the month, we're going to draw 2 names from those names that have won. And that person, those people will win $100 USD, 100 USD to spend however you like. But you got to be here in order to win. You have to be here on the live stream to win, I suppose. And then at the end, you just have to be alive, I guess, responding to messages. We will draw a winner today, maybe 2, and I need you to reach out to me on Facebook or email or via Discord to make sure that we have a way to communicate with each other. We also will be doing a, let's see here, boom. We will be doing a talisman giveaway. I'm not sure what the giveaway is yet. I guess let me go read it real quick. Mobile players, I'm sorry, the Emerald giveaway is open to all players. Mobile Hero Wars Alliance players and Hero Wars Dominion era players, no matter what platform you play on, including iOS. It is available to you. If you want the money, if you want Charlie to be your sugar daddy, then you just got to type in you got to say the magic word. I'm not sure I enjoy how I feel after saying that. Probably won't ever say that again. But I might say it every day for the rest of your life. Rest of my life. Who knows? Really digging this cardigan. I got this eggshell cream cardigan like in January or in like November, I think. It's so warm and comfortable and it's not too heavy. It's a lot nicer than just like a zip-up hoodie. Are we still doing phrasing? Anyway, we are going to be doing for mobile players, mobile-specific players, we are going to be giving away something. I don't know what we're going to be doing. I'm going to ask MJ. She's back from vacation. I don't think she's working right now. Anyway, we're giving away something. Something to do with talismans. Probably the reroll cubes. Whatever they're called. The meta cubes or whatever. Probably 2,000 cubes for each of 5 winners. Though I don't know for 100% certain yet. I'll get back to you on that. We'll discuss that. Maybe if I get an answer, we'll discuss that. I'm assuming it's the same as before. 2,000 reroll cubes. Yeah, that's yeah. But we'll talk more about that in a little bit. I want to spend a second to say hi to chats. Let's see. There we go. Hope everybody's had a fantastic, an absolutely fantastic weekend. There are parts of the world that are a little sketchy right now, a little iffy. It's very cold here. It's -6. It's -6 degrees where I'm sitting right now. No, that's the low for the day. It's 5 degrees. It's 5 degrees in St. Charles, Missouri right now. Very difficult. Very difficult to do, really, to want to do anything. So I hope everybody is staying safe. But I did see a penguin there in the chats. Good to see you as always. iFixit is here. Let's see. The first commenter today was Richard King. What's up, Richard? Glenn Malvasso. Watching as always from Connecticut. D. Warman running the show. Nobody92 says snowy Monday. I want snow. I don't like just the cold. I want snow also. Like, give it to me. Don't make it just cold. Give me, like, ice. Give me loss of power. Give me major highways locked down. I'm glad winter's here. Negative 24 in Alaska. Woo, Squire Nelson. Goodness. Kevin says happy MLK Day to those in the U.S. Absolutely. Happy Martin Luther King Day. Everybody is off. Not really. Most people are off. The boys are out of school. Yeah. I'm here. Of course, what I do really isn't work, to be fair. Let's see. iFixit Glenn. Rocky. What's up, Rocky? Welcome back to the live stream. Lythron says, good morning, everyone. Good morning to you too, Lythron. Good morning to you too. I think I got everybody. I think that's all the green names. Oh, Griff is here. What's up, Griff? Okay. 8 inches of snow last night. Man. You know the old joke. You can't use it with that one. No, I'm not even going to say the joke. That's too risque. Back to the peach monsters. Like me, peach? Ice pellets. Yikes. Big yikes. Well. Alright. Well. Let's do a quick run through of the news, and then we've got some specific topics we got to talk about. Some specific topics. The announcement of the... Well... this announcement popped up earlier today. This is just a notice about the what could change in 2024. I am 99% certain this is referencing the Glyph rework for Hero Wars Alliance. And the reason why I feel that way is when we had early access to the Glyph rework beta testing back in November, these pieces of art, you know, they're the same, right? They're the same. So I think that's coming. I don't know when. We got an announcement of the Talismans. We're going to spend a little bit of time discussing the Talismans a little bit later, but I'm glad that we did, in fact, get the stats today before the live stream. I saw these early this morning. Matter of fact, I woke up in the middle of the night to go check our pipes, and I looked at it, and I was like, oh, man. And then I immediately started chatting with somebody in the influencer group about Ching Mao critical hit, how Chabba and Rufus's health is going to play out and all this stuff. But we'll talk about more of that a little bit later. I believe that Brentus already mentioned it, but it's not here. Brentus, did you say the... I am fairly certain that you said what the chapter and mission was. 3-9. Thank you, Brentus. Chapter 3, mission 9. It's not on here for some reason. This is yesterday's. Must be posted in the Discord or something, but... yeah, good thing we got Brentus here to cover us. Yep. Chapter 3, Mission 9. Very cool, very cool. And, of course, we've got the Secrets of the Dungeon Titan event is live. It has been live for a day or two. Oh, my game crashed. This event is about... Whoops. This event is about leveling up your Titan's skins. I really like... Refresh. Oh, yeah. I must have opened the window like right before it popped. There it is. Yep, there it is. I really love this art. Something about this, the contrast. I really like this art a lot. I've always liked Angus a lot. The big old mitts. Yeah. Kind of cool. Let's see. Secrets of the Dungeon. Titan Skin Stones. Titan Skin Stones. Titan summonings, you can complete this every day, once a day. So make sure you're opening these every single day. Spending energy, logging in, and then finally earning guild activity. The only one that's repeatable is the Titan summoning stones, spheres, and that resets daily, not every time you finish. So good stuff there. Over on Hero Wars Facebook and web, we had a daily gift. 3 free boxes, all that. Go ahead and click that open. I can't remember if I've opened that or not. We have Guardians of Outland, which is one of the best hero resource events on Hero Wars Facebook and web. Just get your skin stones, get your Outland coins, really high return on investment, and it's an event that most people save their emeralds for. It's probably the best the best place to spend emeralds is in this event. You just get a lot of skin stones. Personally, I'm at the point almost that I don't really need the skin stones as much. It's such a weird thing to say out loud. So I won't be spending on this event. I'll probably save my emeralds for the next Legacy of the Great Ones, which I'm sure is around the corner. I'm sure it's just right around the corner. Oh, hold on. I like that. Beyond that, that's the news. We had a little free gift yesterday, 3 portal charges and 5 large skinstone chests, and then the gift a day ago. Nothing really happened over the weekend, but before the weekend began, and I missed this because it was published, I believe, Saturday morning. Maybe it was published. Did we talk about this on Friday? We did talk about this on Friday. Yeah. I'll definitely be spending on the upgrading patterns. Thanks, D. Warman. Yeah, that's probably where I'll be spending the majority of my emeralds. We did. I couldn't remember if we did or not. There's been a lot of football and a lot of adult beverages. A lot of adult beverages since Friday. A lot. Samo2, welcome to the YouTube Guild. Joining in at the green skill tier. It's a good skill. 12-second cooldown. Some might even say it's a little overpowered. That's pretty solid. Cordy, welcome to the live stream. Sam02, thank you for supporting the channel. Guys, if you're interested in supporting me, if you're interested in supporting the channel, all you got to do is watch. If you watch a video and you watch longer than the first 30 seconds, that's really the most, that's like the most supportive thing you can do for me. Watch any of my YouTube videos longer than the first 30 seconds. Bowling tournament. D. Mormon, I didn't know you rolled. You have to tell me about it. Tell me how you did. If you guys want to support beyond just watching, leaving a comment on a video, engagement, any kind of engagement like that is super, super helpful. But if you really, really want to help and you got an extra buck to spend, only if you have the extra dollar to spare. And if you don't, then absolutely do not. There's a join button next to the subscribe button on my channel. Gets you added to the Hero Wars Central YouTube Guild. Just a slightly elevated position over the rest of you. I'm not going to say you're better or worse, but people with green names tend to get their questions answered. So we will get you added to the private Discord. If you want to send me a message on Discord, I'll get you added to the private Discord. Yeah, it's usually where I spend most of my, where I go to first. But honestly, I've been kind of slacking on that. Says, thank you. Least I can do. I've learned a lot in your talks. Okay, it makes me feel like I'm not just tossing cash randomly at the game. Well, I appreciate that. Pounding the like button. Yeah, just caress it, smash it, hammer it, drink up its milkshake. Yeah. What's the word of the day? Exclamation point and glyph. Exclamation point glyph. So I think this is probably the more important thing to talk about today. Is this this glyph rework. So before we get into anything, before we get into any of the Daniel, I sure do not. I don't know what the tasks are for Martha. I don't know yet. Before we get into anything, I want to tell you guys that we did get early access to this glyph system. And an oversimplification is all heroes' glyph cap is being raised to 80, and the more heroes of a specific class you level up, the stronger a new passive 5th skill will become for those classes. We had the opportunity to do some early max testing back in November. At the end of November, we played around with it. We tried it a bunch. Played it a little bit offline. I believe I let somebody else into the beta test with me. Some of the influencers was not able to get in. I had zero problem getting in, but that's neither here nor there. The testing that we did showed us that there wasn't a huge deviation between how things are now and how things will be. There were some changes. Warriors tend to be a little bit stronger than I think. I think Warriors got a big boost in efficacy there. We detailed with the community managers and the developers a ton. Yeah, Raidus Hardcore. It's its own tab. It's its own tab. Yeah, I fixed it. Posted a bunch. Yeah, we discussed in detail the skills. Were they too strong? Were they too weak? And if you're curious about it, I got this whole PDF document breaking down the whole system, at least how it looked in October. The video that I published this morning has this linked in the description if you want to get a hold of this and read through what some of the skills looked like. For example, if your ally has less than X health, it redirects any inflicted damage from this hero to tank for X seconds. This passive skill can be triggered once per X seconds for each allied hero. So, the idea is you level up, the more tank glyphs you level up, the stronger the passive skill gets, right? And there were some real big winners, some real big losers, and for the most part, it didn't seem like a ton was affected. But we passed along a ton of feedback for this, and we have not heard anything back. We have not heard hardly anything at all back about, are they going to take anything that we said to heart? Are they going to change this passive skill or that passive skill? Is Galahad going to stay a warrior? Is Martha going to stay a healer? Right? We don't know when this is going to happen either. Ours is not to actually impact things too much. We just pass along to our communities this kind of thing, and then we funnel the feedback back to the community managers and developers. Has it been approved by ISO? Opinions, everyone. Would you say it's better to open hero chests now or wait for elemental synergy? Good question. Good question, Sergio. Good question. So I don't know. I think that what's going to end up happening is what happens with everything that gets added. There will be a lot of people complaining, a lot of people quitting. Just like with anything, right? And this accompanying all of the talismans being rolled out, since all of the talismans haven't really been rolled out yet, like every hero is getting a talisman, but they're not all out yet. Will this glyph change roll out after all of the talismans, during, before, whatever? How will it impact it? Will the shifting meta with the new glyphs impact future talisman releases? Will it impact future skin releases? There's a lot of unknowns here, but you will probably mostly be fine leveling up the same teams that you have been leveling all along. You'll still need some supporting swap out heroes depending on the type of team you're going to defeat on defense. You can't just take the same wave nature team to fight everybody. You can't just take the same wave chaos team to fight everybody, right? You gotta swap heroes in and out. But if you want to stay at the top, if you want to stay at the top 1% or the top 0.1% in player versus player, it will be required of you to level up these glyphs. Level up these glyphs. I think that hero synergy and skills and all that will still play a majority part in whether you win or lose. But a level 110 fighting a level 120 team, there's a dramatic difference in stats there, which sometimes can't be overcome, depending on the makeup of the teams, of course. How do you think they will release glyphs after all talismans? Yeah, I don't know. The feedback I gave was asking them to please wait to do this until all the talismans. There was a lot of people, iFixit, that really wanted that to happen. And it was actually elevated even more because some of the influencers were not able to get access to the playtest, the max testing. So they felt like they were being snubbed and that their opinions and feedback didn't really get an opportunity to be heard. But the way that some of this stuff works is, occasionally they tell us what's coming and they give us an opportunity to gather some feedback. That doesn't guarantee that we get to impact the decision-making process. Right? $10 million a month businesses don't let their community dictate their product rollout. That's just not how successful communities work. But we will see. We will see. We will see. Do you think we'll get increased glyphs? JCube, do we already have glyphs at 50 on Facebook and web? And in many ways, these class skills mimic what we get with pets. Pets provide bonus stats for our heroes, and they also provide a fifth skill. Like, you look at a pet and you think about the application of, let's see here, pets. Like Oliver providing this violet skill, it's either an active or either an active or a passive skill that it applies to the hero that Oliver is patron to, and Oliver himself can be leveled up, and so it's similar. I don't think I don't think that they're going to do the same thing, but for example, we got level 130 artifacts, right? We got level 130 artifacts, and Hero Wars Mobile did not. Does that mean that they never will? No. Does that mean that the level 80 glyphs that's coming to Hero Wars Alliance will never come to Facebook and web? No. It might, both things might still happen, right? They might increase skins to 100. God knows how much more runes we need to consume. So Alreza, I think we actually have an idea already. I think we have an idea. Based on some conversations that we had. $121,225 purple runes. From 0 to 80. Wait. No, total runes, not purple runes. So this can't be right. It seems like so they were saying that 207 is what it took to go from 40 to 80, but 207 seems low. That seems really low. What's up, Robert? I don't know. We'll know as soon as it releases. We'll know. I'm sure that Load Runner will get maybe he'll get a look-see at something, but he doesn't have any of it now. He doesn't have any of the numbers now, so don't ruins the game. Ha! Robert, that's what I was looking at, is Tim Davis's numbers. If you want to dig them up, but they're arguing, they're bickering again, so. All right, next subject that I really want to spend some time on, and this is going to be a giveaway situation for sure. So how you'll enter the giveaway is you'll leave a comment on the video, not this video. This right here is not it, but the video that I publish later will be the contest video. You'll leave a comment on the video with your account ID and, whatever these 6 talismans that you want to get the most will be fine. If you just put your account ID, YouTube might delete your comment, so just be aware of that. Strength and health for Rufus, strength and health for Chabba, strength and armor for Lilith, intelligence and magic attack for Phobos, agility and critical hit chance for Qingmao, and agility and armor for Sebastian. Big winners, big losers, and who do we think is going to get locked behind the paywall? What do you guys think? I think that Rufus getting over 1 million health, he's getting close to Ziri's health, if not passing it with this. I love it. I love Rufus having so much health. I use Rufus quite a bit. And, I know that some people don't, because there is a specific breakpoint with Rufus's health with other heroes. I think that there is some interaction with Zisha. I think that there are some people that underlevel Lilith's armor as well, and I know that people are going to be really, really, really really back and forth with Chabba and his health because of the dirty Chabba strategies, right? I think the biggest winner out of all of these, and clearly the one that you have no issue maxing out if you had the opportunity to, I think the clearest winner here is Phobos. I think of all 6 of these talismans, the only one that you might consider to be, without question, something that you should max out if you can, is the magic attack talisman for Phobos. I think a very close second is Ching Mao's critical hit, but there are some instances that you just don't want a critical hit hero, right? You just don't want to have critical hit on that hero. Though I do find it very interesting. The pure damage that she puts out and the blinds that she does, I've always really enjoyed Ching Mao. I just felt like she hasn't really been there as far as a high DPS. I think she's more of a DPS support, though I know a lot of people do use her for great success. Of course, she was the original tank buster, right? The original tank buster, her and Elmir. I like it. I think that Ching Mao's talisman, you can max it with without any worry at all. But I think the other 4, you might want to take a second before you dump a ton of things into them to max them out. Somebody said Sebastian is going to be behind the paywall. Somebody says Phobos will be paywalled. Somebody said Rufus will be behind the paywall. If Rufus is behind the paywall, then count me out. So what are we talking about paywall? Well, there is going to be 2 to 3 talismans that will require you to spend. Usually, what is it? 2 of them require you to buy VIP. That is buying anything, buying skins, buying emeralds, buying bundles, guild bundles, what have you. And then another one, I can't remember what is it. The other one is to spend emeralds. I can't remember what the other spend thing was required. The Ching Mao's brother Qing Long is her on her arm, Robert. That mask is her shoulder. Yeah, spend 60,000 emeralds. Okay, so it is spend emeralds. So spending emeralds will be one of the 6, and then there will be 2 that are probably locked behind the buy VIP, right? So I'm not sure which ones, but those are very likely candidates. Now, my favorite of these, Lilith. My favorite's Lilith. All right. I use Phobos a lot. I don't use Chabba. I use Sebastian, but occasionally. I would like to use Ching Mao more. I just don't really have a place for her. But I do use Lilith. So I think Lilith is going to be the big win for me. Although, again, I think that there are some reasons to keep her armor low. Not that I'm going to discuss them here. So if you guys want to enter into the metacubes, I'm sure 2,000 metacubes. There's going to be 5 winners drawn, and you will be notified by community managers when that contest ends. And for what it's worth, the contest will end on the 19th, I think. On the 19th. The 3 are spin VIP, spin emerald, spin energy. Okay, thank you. Spin energy. Well, Supreme, there's usually 2 locked behind VIP, right? A dirty Chabba is one of the biggest defensive weapons in the game. So under-leveling heroes. Dirty Chabba. What is a dirty Chabba? I've been seeing this a lot. Dirty Martha. Dirty Jorgen. It's the appearance of a maxed hero. Right? An orange 4 hero. But under-leveled. Right? So it appears at first glance that the defensive team is tanking with Chabba. Right? So you run Sims against the maxed out team, but the Chabba isn't maxed out. The Chabba is considerably lower than maxed out, which means he ults 1 or 2 hits sooner, right? And Chabba grabbing a hold of somebody 1 or 2 hits before you think he will throw all of your simulations off, right? They call this the sweet spot in different eras of the game, right? The mythical sweet spot. There are definitely situations that you can point to and be like, see, the sweet spot works. See, and I'm not going to lessen the strategy. I think it's a great strategy. I think it's fantastic, but I think that the window of opportunity where it actually matters is smaller than people think. Right. In some instances, people don't level their Jorgen's leper skill. Right? In some instances, people don't level up the leper skill because they don't want to dump the physical damage onto the rear hero, right? They leave this skill at 1 so that it doesn't push damage back to the rear, it doesn't push physical damage back to the rear hero. Other times, that's where I want all my physical damage to go to. Now, I'm personally of the specific mindset that there's a hybrid opportunity for this. There's a hybrid opportunity to this. First of all, I don't think that it makes as much difference as people think. I really don't. And again, I know that you can point to situations that it does work. The dirty Chabba, as we discussed here, it is a thing. It is absolutely real. If you go into that fight not expecting a Chabba to ult a little earlier, then you're going to be taken by surprise, and your simulations are going to matter. But I don't think, like I said, I think the amount of times that works is smaller than people want to give it credit for. And I think just maxing the hero as you normally would is just fine. There are some very specific strategies that you could look at, like under-leveling armor so that Yasmin always targets a specific thing, that Anvari always targets a specific thing. All of that does play into it. Those are, specific instances that do work. But the way that I play is once a hero is effective enough, whenever a hero is effective enough, like my Martha, for example, on Facebook and web, she's not dying in the fights where you would use Zhu against, like she's surviving just fine. Could she be better? Yeah, she absolutely could. But there's a point that investing resources into a hero becomes less efficient. And that's the side of the game that I'm on. So again, taking a look at Jorgen, for example, you can see that my Jorgen here is orange 1. My Jorgen is orange 1. I don't have all of his skins leveled up, right? His glyphs are, whatever. I don't even have him at, 6 stars. But my Jorgen does exactly what he's supposed to do without me leveling up anymore. And what he brings to a fight, he's able to accomplish regardless of the fact that he's not a maxed out character. Now, again, I can see it multiple different ways, and I'm not going to downplay anybody's strategy, but the way I look at it is just, it's less efficient to spend resources on my Jorgen, so I'm not going to do it anymore. Max heroes are much easier to defeat, but you can test that exact setup, and there's less variety in the rolls. Absolutely, Robert, absolutely. Jorgen is very situational. Rarely needs to be leveled even halfway. Yep. There's a video on Dirty Chabba. How does one level Chabba to get dirty? Yeah, I think somebody mentioned it, that just dropping the Gift of the Elements is enough. But yeah, it's just an underleveled Chabba. That's all it is. If you want to attack the backline with physical damage, I'll just use Ju. Yeah. Very true. So I don't know. Does the sweet spot exist? Sometimes. Sometimes it do. Papa's Garage, you're snowed in. Yeah, we're not snowed in. Dirty Astaroths with Julius. I've been seeing a lot of Aiden with Dirty Julius. Yeah, so Clash of Worlds is back. We were on a break, and now we're back. We were placed in the top 100. We're at 57 at least. So that's pretty cool. Kind of take a look at some of the other guilds in the top here. I always look for Coco's guild. Up here, you know. Jarface Killer, I believe that's the inspiration. I believe Garfield is the inspiration. So Clash of Worlds is back. Clash of Worlds is back, and why do I like Clash of Worlds so much? Why do I like it so much more than Global Championship? It's effectively the same thing. It's not exactly the same, but it's effectively the same, right? Inter-server combat. You have to have 3 hero teams, multiple Titan teams, yeah. You really need more than 3 teams, though. You need to have alternates. You need to have, you know, swapping in, swapping out, all of that. But what I really love about this is these buffs. Highly subjective opinion, guys. Highly subjective. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. These buffs decreases damage dealt to defensive team by 26%. Every time you include an Earth Titan in your team, the defense increases by 2%. And then you have things like at the shooting range, the more marksman heroes you have in the team, the higher damage resist your team gets. City Hall, the more healers you have in your team, the more bonus healing your team gets. What I love about this is it has its own meta. It has its own twists and turns that don't apply to anything else. So nobody's going to level up specifically this team right here, right? Aurora, Jorgen, ODH. They might. They absolutely might. But nobody's going to level up this specific team right here, with the intention that it's going to be the absolute best in everything. Arena, Grand Arena, Guild War, and Clash of Worlds, right? A lot of people will just level up 3 teams and be done. 3 teams and I'm done. 3 teams, you know, I need 15 heroes because I only really need 5 for Arena. I need 15, technically 11-ish for Grand Arena. And you really only need 1 strong team with some alternates for Guild Wars. But if you really want to be successful in Clash of Worlds, you have to build teams that lean into the buffs. And even though that creates its own meta, right? Popular heroes to use at a different location, it's different from the other meta, the other popular teams that you can build for Arena, Grand Arena, and Guild War. And I think because of that difference, I like it more. I know it costs more to play that way. You know, you'd be fine just building 3 teams. Really, only 2 teams, honestly. You know, if you have a strong guild with enough attacks, enough good attacking heroes, then you don't need all 5 teams, all 3 hero teams and both Titan teams. But for that reason, I think I like it a little bit better. I think I like Clash of Worlds a little bit better than Global Championship. Charlie is as dirty as any dirty hero? Yeah. I do shower, though, Glyph. I do shower. I'm not showered today, but I haven't worked out yet today, so. Yeah, I took out one of the bridge teams all by myself. Very happy about that with my 5-star Earth Totem. Very excited to unleash my heroes on the Heroes Bridge. Cannot wait to clap some of these Dante teams. Cannot wait. Like, how you think Isaac is going to protect your Dante team against my Heidi Iris? No, it's not. Can't wait. Cannot wait. Very excited about that. And in Guild War, I'm a full-blown Water Titan killing team now. Playing Titan fighting is less fun. Dante is him. You mean him, the guy that can't do any damage and is a wet noodle now without any kind of support? Alareza, I feel like I'm winning almost every fight unless I've got super bad luck. Isaac's there more for Aurora. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's 100% why that Isaac's there, Polly. Yep, 100%. 100%. One of the side effects, I think, of this Glyph system, that's coming to not to bounce around a lot, but something I forgot to mention earlier. One of the issues that I see cropping up with this, not necessarily an issue, but maybe an opportunity. I think that people might lean more into specializing again. Not just specializing a hero account versus a Titan account. Like, I prefer playing hero fights instead of Titan fights, right? In I guess specifically in Guild War, because in the other formats it matters less because you kind of need both. Hello there, 6 notes for everyone. It's for all players. I think you might see a lot of people specializing into specific classes of heroes. Like, you know, people that level up more mages. You see that on Facebook and web already with the Tree of Wisdom. Like, I leveled up my warrior Tree of Wisdom first, so I'm more inclined to level up warrior heroes. Yeah. You might be more interested in just leveling up, you know, marksman heroes as your damage dealers, you know, and choosing teams that use marksmen more, for example, or more mages. Right? Titans are boring. Titans are super boring to me. But I've been a hero fighter for so long. It just feels good to be able to push the team forward, right? Because a lot of times we're just sitting there with one location left on the bridge, and then there's a big flurry of activity like in the last 2 hours, right? I'm the only person that leveled the warrior tree before sport. Yeah. Because Kark's the best hero in the game. The best hero. That's a joke, guys. Kark is not the best hero in the game. It's not weird. It is weird. It is weird. Love my Kark. A lot of people love Charlie's Kark. They talk about it all the time. Seems like people can't keep it out of their mouth. Anyway, let's do drawings. Let's do some drawings. How this works, guys, how this works, we have a list of winners so far in the month of January. All right, so far in the month of January, these 12 people have won. In order to enter into the giveaway, you've got to type in !Glyph, demonetized. We're going to draw 2 names today. We're going to draw 2 names today, and the way that this works is I'm going to draw a name, and you have to respond within a minute. If you don't respond within a minute, just joined. Single as a sin. Are you one of those that just joins my live stream just to try to enter in? You know, I can see the concurrent viewers on my analytics, and it doesn't spike at the end. I have a steady growth over the whole live stream, but it does not just spike at the end, which is what I thought was going to happen. But since it hasn't really spiked at the end, I've just been doing it at the end. I should mix it up though. I should mix it up. I should do it like earlier in the live stream. Like one day I should do it like immediately. Like immediately before anybody joins. Right? For like the first 8 minutes I should do it. And then because there's only like 45 people watching, be like, bam. Just joined. See? Look at all these people just joining. Trying to get in here. So you type in !Glyph. I draw a name at random, and that person gets added to the list. And at the end of the month, we're going to draw 2 names, and those 2 names, those 2 people will win $100 each. You can use that $100 for whatever you want, but I would hope you use it to buy emeralds. Some people are going to use it to buy tacos. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. So we're going to draw a name at, how about the 48-minute mark? At the 48-minute mark, we're going to draw the first name, and you'll have 1 minute. You'll have 1 minute to respond. Charlie, just pay yourself $100 before you allow someone to join the giveaway. Ooh, what? Use it to pay your rent? That's fine. That's fine. First winner is Burned H. Congratulations. 223 people have entered. The White Wolfie Dante is a lot of fun. He's a lot of fun. I miss milk. And don't everybody run out the door. Oh, web player. Okay. Okay. Burn, do you have Discord? Can you message me on Discord? Message me on Discord or shoot me a Facebook message or email me. Yeah, just shoot me a message real quick just so I have you. So that way I can contact you if you win. And by the way, anybody on this list that's watching right now within the sound of my voice, if you have not reached out to me on Discord or Facebook Messenger or email or something, then go ahead and do it. No mobile winners. Yeah, I honestly can't believe how many web winners we've got. I honestly can't believe it. So at the 50-minute mark, we will draw another name. Okay, there we go. Excuse me, Calnap. Definitely rigged. Congratulations, Calnap. Just like an essay to watch and listen. I think it's because people who have both opt to put it towards web. Could be. Could be. 223. What is the Discord address? My Discord is in the description. My Discord's in the description of this video. Let me double check. Let me double check that it's down there. Yeah. Yep. Charlie Mandro. No. From Germany, huh? I just lost it. Many greetings from Germany. I used to know German, a little bit of German. Lack of mobile content. I put out a mobile video this morning. And my next two videos are probably going to be mobile videos. Well, I'm gonna pull clips from this live stream for the next two. Web for the win again. All right. Raid tickets not guaranteed for free to play. No to whatever Linda Cross. Hello there, 6. Did you ask for a totem as well? If you did not ask for a totem and you didn't get the raid ticket, then I would probably contact support. I think I just closed something. There we go. Charlie, if you could only choose one hero to defeat heroes in Arena, who would it be? Astaroth. Kark. Obviously Kark. Have we talked about the easiest way to get emeralds? Yeah. You type in exclamation point glyphs. Or exclamation point glyph. That's the easiest way. Hello there, 6. Maybe they changed it. It used to be a guaranteed. If you didn't ask for a totem and you asked for the raid ticket, you should have got it guaranteed. It is waifu. Ooh, that's a good answer too. That's a good answer too. That's a good answer too. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, got more football. American football. Got more American football here in about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Steelers game. Steelers Bills game, I think. Should be good. Nice mid-afternoon, mid-Monday excuse to crack open more adult sodas, I guess. Yeah, go Lions. No kidding. Congrats to Detroit. Man, congrats. Great. Love. I love the Rams lose. Stan Kroenke. Hate that guy. We're going to be back tomorrow, 12 p.m. Central Time. That is 6 p.m. UTC. Want to thank everybody for being here, hanging out. Congratulations to our 2 winners, Burned and Calnap. A big special shout out to Salm02 for joining the Hero War Central YouTube Guild. I look forward to seeing all of you back here tomorrow. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.